Look at this, guys. So someone's absolutely done this on purpose with the bike. What the heck?
This was my ride home. The trains are cancelled. How am I going to get home?
Nick Hijazi, the founder of the Mendes Cartel, the Natty King, the last true Natty Crusader, the one true heir to O'Hearn's Natty throne, and the president of the Natty Republic, El Presidente himself. Gentlemen, this is actually the end of the video. Actually, the video you're about to watch has already been edited and made. I'm actually editing it as we speak right now. I'm doing the intro at the end before I post it. A bunch of the clips at the beginning of the video were deleted. I filmed so much footage on my phone, and I'm recording. I record all my content on my phone, by the way. It's an iPhone 16 Pro Max, incredibly good camera, more than good enough to make content on. And because I record so much content on my phone, I ended up losing like a couple clips because I'm constantly deleting footage, and it's 1 terabyte of storage, but I film so much on the phone that I constantly have to delete clips to make more room for more clips to film. And I also have iCloud as well. Like, I'm filming like 100 gigabyte worth of footage daily, and that stacks up. So I have to constantly delete videos, and occasionally I delete videos I want to keep. So a lot of the clips at the start of this vlog have been deleted by accident. So I've had to refilm the introduction and do it again. So I'm doing it at the end of the video because I deleted some of the clips. I'm a little bit devastated. I take making content very, very seriously, and I'm a little bit upset and sad that I lost those clips, but it is what it is. I've still got the majority of clips from the vlog. And, you know, I don't get many views when it comes to my content. I'm not a big creator. I'm a small creator. And, you know, I take this very seriously. I put a lot of work into this, even though I don't have a huge following, and I do my best. So whenever I lose clips, it does annoy me, because I've got very high standards. Even though I don't have many, you know, even though I don't have much viewership, I have very high standards for content and content production, and losing clips is annoying because I put a lot of hard work into filming them. So I'm a little bit upset, but it is what it is. You've got to make the best you can with the situation. That's what I'm doing. I'm making the best of the situation that I can. Anyway, chaps, let's get into the video. Let's get down to business. And ultimately in this video, and as you can see by the title, why do I do what I do? What motivates me? What inspires me? Why do I do what I do? Why do I do what I do? What keeps me hungry? What keeps me working? What keeps me pushing? What keeps me disciplined? Why do I work as hard as I work? Why? And because a lot of the time I live like to a lot of people, you know, I live quite a depressing life on the outside to a lot of people. Literally all I do is work and go to the gym. I don't have many friends. I have my brothers. That's about it. You know, family, my brothers, that's about it. You know, I have a couple of friends that I'll see every now and then, but because I'm working so much, I really don't have many friends. I don't have many friends. I don't do much socializing. I live a life that a lot of people would look at and say, this guy's thoroughly depressed and sick in the head. And I live a life that a lot of people don't understand. So in this video, my goal ultimately is to answer, why do I do what I do? Why do I work as hard as I work? And what really motivates and inspires me deep down in my heart and my soul. And throughout this video, particularly at the end, if you watch until the end of the video, that's where I spend a good like chunk of time of the video. At the end of the video, if you go to the end of the video, you can really watch the whole video, because there's a lot of great stuff in the whole video. But at the end, really, I wait till the end. Watch the whole video, because for it to make sense, you've got to watch the whole video. But watch the whole video, and then at the end, I really explain why I do what I do. What drives me and keeps me going, even during the hard times when I feel like giving up and quitting. Because a lot of times I wake up a lot of days and I think, why do I even go to the gym? Why do I even do this? Why do I submit myself to pain day in, day out? Why do I live this very, very dark, boring, isolated existence a lot of the time and submit myself to a lot of pain day in, day out, and to a very boring life of just work and gym and training? Why do I do what I do? And I really answer that question, particularly at the end of the video. So watch the whole thing so you understand, and then at the end I explain everything. But really, in this video, I'm going to go about answering the question of why I do what I do. Gentlemen, before we get into the video, if you want to get in the greatest natural shape of your life and you want to get as strong as you've ever been naturally, join my online community, The Mendez Cartel, where you will have full access to all of my training and nutrition programs, 24/7 support from me, including access to my latest program, my best program yet, my advanced cutting guides, where I show you how I went from 240 pounds peak bulk down to 185 pounds lean and aesthetic in only 22 weeks. I break that process down in complete depth and detail. Link in the description to join the Mendez Cartel now. And if you're interested to go an even further step than just being in my online community and you actually want full-on one-to-one coaching, go to my Instagram link in the description and DM me the word cartel. DM me the word cartel on my Instagram for full-on, that next level premium one-to-one coaching. And lastly, chaps, as you can see here, Natty Republic merch is coming soon. Natty Republic merch is coming soon. It's coming out in a wash grey colour. I'm going to get the wash grey soon. It's not coming out in black. It's actually coming out in wash grey. I'm going to get the final sample soon, and that will be released very, very, very soon. All right, chaps, so let's get into the video. I've lost a couple clips at the beginning, which I'm devastated about. But I'm going to cut now to the first clip. It's me in the gym, just flexing, doing a bit of posing, training back near the end of my back workout. I'm going to cut to that clip near the end of my back workout. And I also show one of my back exercises, my last back movement of me doing easy bar curls. So I'm going to cut to the gym of me training back, doing a bit of posing, and then me doing some easy bar curls. And let's get into the vlog, gentlemen. Stay tuned for some more content, baby. Let's get to it. Let's love the game. Let's enjoy it. I'm a little bit stressed, annoyed. Life's tough, but the world's tough. And before we get into it, Charlie Kirk actually died today. God bless his soul. God rest his soul. I don't care what your politics are. I don't care who you are. I don't care what you believe in. An innocent man died today that did not deserve to die. And my thoughts and prayers are with his wife, his children, his entire family. What happened today was disgusting. It's devastating. And I don't care what your political beliefs are. Violence is never the answer. I don't care what you believe. And I'm a loving guy. I'm accepting of all people, no matter your religion, no matter what you believe politically, no matter who you are as a human being. I accept you and I love you. And we have to find peace in our disagreements in this world. We have to become loving and accepting of people that we disagree with. Just because you disagree with someone does not mean you have to hate them and enact violence upon them. Violence is never the answer. And we have to find a way as human beings with different religions, different political beliefs, to all coexist peacefully in a beautiful world. Okay? And just because you disagree with another human being does not mean you need to hate them and then kill them. Okay? So rest in peace to Charlie Kirk. God bless his soul. He's now in the heavens with Jesus Christ. And yeah, God bless his soul. And yeah, my thoughts and prayers and my deepest condolences go out to him and his family. Let's get into the video, gentlemen. Oh, sweet baby mama. All right, I've got one exercise left. Let me do a quick pump check before I finish off the workout. See how I'm looking. Over 2 months into the bulk, into the lean bulk, going on 3 months. Now let's show the back. You can hear the trains going up over top in the oldest gym in England in the history of the world. Physical Culture Putney, founded in 1928. This is the mecca of natural bodybuilding. One more exercise. Cheeky pump. Let's finish off the workout. I don't care what it takes. I will pay the price and fight to the bitter end. I don't care how much I have to pay. I don't care what I have to do, how much I have to suffer, how much I have to endure. I will pay the ultimate price and the ultimate sacrifice. All right, close grip easy bar curls. This is my second set, just 2 sets here, doing a back off now. So I've done 7 exercises this workout. I started with a close grip V handle lat pull down. Then I went on to one arm dumbbell rows that you saw. Then I did a reverse grip barbell row. Then I did a neutral grip machine row. Then I did seated cable row face pulls. Then I did Bayesian curls. Now I'm finishing with this. So I'm only showing a couple exercises per workout, like I told you in these longer days. And in these vlogs that cover multiple days, just a couple exercises. Let's go. But last exercise, last set, back off. Did my heavy cheats there, now this is my back off. To failure. Give everything you've got. All right, having my post-workout meal, a bagel. Put that in for a bit longer. Bagel with jam, a 0% fat Farge yogurt, 35 grams of honey in there as well. A banana chucked on top too. Blackberries, little cheeky Rice Krispie snack. Quick post-workout meal. I'm hungry, boys. Hungry. All right, chaps. Final meal going down. That was my previous meal, but this is my final meal here. 375 grams of cooked chicken breast, 500 grams of cooked potato, cashews, ketchup, cheeky little drink there. I eat a lot, boys. I'm having 4 meals a day, but they're 4 big meals, and these meals are like 1,000 calories plus. All right, ladies. It's a new day, it's a new dawn, or should I say it's a new night. It's a new gym session, late night. Again, going to the gym, leg day Saturday night. We're back at it again. Wake up, sleep, gym, work, sleep, week, gym, work, whatever it's called. Wake up, gym, work, that's it. That's my game. Go to the gym, go to the gym, go to the gym. Late night Saturday night, everyone's down the boozer. I'm going to Valhalla, putting a bar on my back and going to a dark place. Not going to say much, boys. Going to head off to the yard, going to the gym again. These vlogs, man, literally, I wake up, gym. These vlogs are boring, but I'm going to the yard. I'll see you there, leg day. Oh, sweet, baby! Mama! Late night grind. Let's work, baby, let's work. All right, lady boys. Let's get to work. I mean, I've already started, done my first 2 sets. Today, I'm going up in weight 5 kilo from last week. I'm still doing sets of 6. But I'm doing 3 sets of 6, a 3x6 on 165 kilo instead of a 4x6. So just taking out a set, but going up in weight. And then next week I'll do 170 for 2 sets of 6, and then I'll go to triples. So I'm basically streamlining my volume as I go up in weight. You gotta love pushing strength, guys. And get inspired by strength, man. Like watching today Bjornsson pulled 510. Bjornsson pulled 510 today. And it just really, when you see a guy pull 510, and then I'm like deadlifting, like, you know, my max right now is probably at an absolute push, 280. It just puts it in perspective, what, you know, the limits on human potential. It inspires you. So, you know, if he's pulling 510, what is 280? In human terms, it's nothing. Those kind of lists, Hathor, Julius Bjornsson pulling 510 kilo just inspired me, so let's go. What's this? This is 165. All right, come on. Last set of 6. First 2 sets moved decent, by the way. We're very, very pleasantly surprised, pleasantly happy by them. Not surprised, but happy. Let's go. Let's go. Finish this last set. Finish strong. Happy with how that moved. Moving good, moving good. Squats are now getting in a groove. It takes a while for me to, when I start bulking, it takes a while for me to really get the squats down. But now I'm finding that rhythm and consistency with them. All right, next up, the dreaded Bulgarians. And this is the most disgusting of all movements. Done my first set already. Staying on the same weight as last week, just adding reps. Okay, I'm going sets of 9 this week, did 8 last week. These are the 50 kilo dumbbells. Let's go. Putting the belt on, I don't really need a belt for Bulgarians, but I just look more aesthetic. Makes your waist look smaller. All right, let's go, man. Oh, come on. Oh, man. All right, let's go. Straight into the other side, no rest. Oh, brutality. Those are disgusting, but they're so good. They're such a good accessory for squats. All right, leg day complete. I just showed my first 2 exercises. I showed squats, Bulgarians, then I did leg extensions, seated hamstring curls, standing calf raises, and abs. I did a slow eccentric ab raise. Slow eccentric ab raise. Slow on the way down, controlling it, great movement. I only filmed 2 exercises though. Let's do a quick leg check, see how I'm looking, see how the physique's looking. The lean bulk goes on, chaps. All right, chaps.
Let me put my YouTube video background.
I'm here with the co-founder. We're just finishing off late night check-ins, had a long late night session. Today's a rest day, today's Sunday. Finished off loads of check-ins, working on content, working on program explanations and program creation, just working on the entire business, constantly hustling. We don't take days off, 24/7 every single day. Here's the co-founder. He's the king of LGBTQ.
You know, actually, this is the Apple. The headquarters of Apple actually has this stuff. That's why they have it. Steve Jobs actually created this.
You're the next Tim Cook.
Focusing on the numbers, man. Just profits.
Profits.
That's all we care about, profits.
We're just working, boys. Consistency, showing up, putting the work in. Another Sunday, another boring Sunday, but the grind is boring. All right, chaps, I'm just finishing up some steak and rice. About to head off to the gym for push Monday. Been a long day of work, tired, but now the real work starts in the gym. I'm in a tough place right now mentally, I'm gonna be honest, like I'm struggling. You know, during times like this, where you really question what's the whole point of this? Why do I do what I do? And it's a question I asked earlier on in the video, why do I do what I do? There's got to be something deep down inside your heart giving you strength to keep on going. And that comes with a bit of darkness. You've got to go to a dark place. You've got to find that dark place, and everyone has a different dark place. There's a particular room I go to. And I'm not even going to say what the room is or what the room's referring to or what connotations the room has or even put it in context. But there's a room I go to, a physical room I go to that has symbolism and was from a dark period of my life that I always go back to. And I remember, whenever I feel like giving up or quitting, I remember that room. I go back to that room. I live in that room. I exist in that room. And I remember, okay, I used to be in that room. And I've got to prove to that man in that room and to all those people that surrounded that room how great I am and how great I'm going to become. And if I stop working, that's never going to happen. So I have to keep working, even if I feel like even if I feel like I want to quit, even if I feel like I'm going to give up. You've got to keep pushing. Go back to that dark place, live there for a while, remember why you do what you do, then come back to reality and get back to work and just keep working. Just keep working. That's all it ever comes down to in life, is to work. If you never stop working, you will eventually win, no matter how bad of a time you're going through in the present moment. I've got to stay faithful to God and simply keep pushing. It's that simple. Anyway, I'm going to finish this steak and rice and head off to the yard for push. Quick pit stop. Quick little pit stop. These line bikes have truly shocking seats. The seat's fallen all the way down. It's the line bike lottery. Sometimes you get a great bike, sometimes you get a terrible bike. This seat's fallen all the way down when you sit on it. Look at this, guys. So someone's absolutely done this on purpose with the bike. What the heck?
This was my ride home. The trains are cancelled. How am I going to get home?
And one of the young powerlifters is not happy about it at all. This was his ride home. He's got a long trek home. But there are other forest bikes within the area, bro. You'll find one. You'll find one in the area. Look at it. Who does this? This is disgusting, man. This is disgraceful. Who did this? Some yob. Some local yob has absolutely vandalised. This is disgusting.
All I know is it happened within the last 30 minutes, because when I walked out to Lidl, when I walked out, it was all fine. When I came back 35 minutes later, I come back, it's got this.
That's disgusting. Whoever's done this intentionally, you're an absolute donkey.
Also, it's got protein shit, so there's probably somebody at this gym.
Nah, it couldn't have been anyone at this gym.
Nah, but what?
If someone at this gym did this, they should never come back at physical culture ever again. This is disgusting
I already
behaviour.
said something to Chris, like...
That is filthy behaviour.
That's disgusting.
What in the heck, guys? Never do this. Look at this guy. This guy's intentionally. This was no accident. Or maybe he tripped. This is intentional work, intentional vandalism, disgraceful behaviour. And now, how are you going to get home, bro? The big dog himself, 6'5", 400 pounds. Look at the size of this guy. Look at the size of this rhino.
You just slammed a protein thing.
That's horrific behaviour.
Dunk the protein on the saddle.
Ah, that's disgusting, man. Whoever's done that. That's a disgrace, mate. Honestly. I feel for you. But you'll find another forest bike in the vicinity.
Oh my.
Anyway, big dog, I'll leave you to it. I gotta go train.
Alright, see you, bro.
Much love, brother. You'll be in the vlog. This guy's the future of powerlifting. The white Larry Wheels. He's actually made an appearance on the channel earlier. Now he's back. In more comedic fashion. This is disgusting. Honestly, I feel for you, bro. Whoever's done that deserves prison time.
Honestly.
It's disgusting. All right, bro, all the best. Incline dumbbells, top set, done my first set already. Got 6 reps on the 55.3 kilo dumbbells. Gonna do another top set, another set on the 55.3s. I got 6 reps, so I'm actually increasing a rep each week on these, and now I'm done with these pretty much. if I get 2 sets of 6, I'm pretty sure I'm going to get another set of 6. If I get 2 sets of 6, then I go up to the next weight. So next week I'm on to the 57.5s, which is good. I'll be on the 60 soon. My strength comes back quick. As soon as I reintroduce food, my strength comes back quick. I have to get a set of 6 here though. Let's go. Let's fight. Let's fight. Nice 6-piece. Harder than the first set, but I got it. Which means next week I go up to the 57.5. Be back on the 60 soon. My strength really goes up quick. Still under 200 pounds, which is nice. All right, ladies, you know what the ladies call me, right? El Big Papi Chulo. You know what the ladies call me, right? El Big Papi Chulo. They call me the Big Papi Chulo. All right, let's go, geezer. All right, 110 kilo. First set, I got 6, which is a rep up from last week, but it was tough. I need to get 2 sets of 6 to move up to the next weight and advance to 115 next week. So I have to get this set. This is everything. If I don't get this, I will literally cry for the rest of the session. It's just about locking in that form and making sure I execute the movement to the highest of standards. All right, let's go. Just lock in, geezer. You're a young geezer. You're a young geezer. You're a young geezer. Come on now, geezer. Let's go now, geezer. All right, come on now, little geezer. I'm a little geezer. I'm only a little geezer. Lock in. Come on. Oh man, it's gonna be a tough rep. Oh no! Ah. Ah! Wasn't there. It is what it is. Guess I've got to stay on 110 next week. Ah. That's the game, man. That's the game. It is what it is. That's the game. I'm not going to be upset. Listen, I'm only joking. Just got to push through it. It is what it is. All right, machine dips next up. I'm doing the full stack here. Full stack. Done my first set on one just above the full stack. And I got 8 reps and I was like, why aren't I doing the full stack? I'm pretty sure I did the full stack last week. I was like, why aren't I doing the full stack? So I have to do the full stack. Let's go. Let's try and get 6-piece. One. Ah, 7. 1 off 8. Whew, pretty happy with that. Once I get 8, then I'll switch out movement. All right, gentlemen, I just woke up. 10 weeks of lean bulking complete. It's day 71 on the lean bulk, so I've completed 10 weeks of lean bulking. Every single Tuesday morning, I give a physique update. So I'm going to give my weekly physique update right now. My weekly average weight this week was 197.2 pounds, which is just over a pound up from last week where I weighed 196.1 pounds on average. So just over a pound. A pound a week is a perfect lean rate of gain. A pound a week, half a kilo, that's perfect. That's a perfect lean rate of gain where you minimize fat gain, maximize lean muscle tissue gain. So I'm happy with that rate of gain. I'm gonna stay on the exact same calories and macros. 4,300 calories, 330 grams of protein, 525 grams of carbs, and 100 grams of fat. Let's get down to business. Tired. Posing is something I need to work on. Oh man, this is like cardio. Now from the back. Now from the back. I'm gonna faint. Maybe I'm just really unfit, I don't know. All right, lads. That's how I'm looking. I'm happy, man. I'm really happy. To be like 197.2 pounds, I'm normally blown up by this point, so I've really done my best to not go over my calories and be intelligent and reasonable. And I think for nearly 3 months of lean bulking, because I've been tracking the lean bulk for 10 weeks, but I actually started bulking like 2 weeks before this, so it's technically 3 months, 12 weeks I've done. For 3 months of lean bulking, I think I'm holding pretty good leanness. Like if I was to do an aggressive 8-week cut, I'd be shredded from this point onwards. So yeah, I'm happy, man. Trying to stay sub 200 pounds. One more. So gentlemen, I'm in the gym now. I'm training pull. And I've actually just done my first exercise. I've done deadlifts and I hit a massive, massive, massive single. I hit 280 kilo, 280 kg, as you can see on the screen right now. I'm incredibly happy with this. For my current body weight, being under 200 pounds, being sub 200, I weighed in this morning at 197 pounds. Being 197 pounds, being able to pull 280. My all-time 1 rep max is 290, as you can see on the screen right now, but I pulled that weighing nearly 240 pounds. So I was 40 pounds heavier in that video pulling 290 than I am now, and I'm only pulling 10 kg less. So for my current body weight, pound for pound, that's a pound for pound, sub 200 pound PR, I'm incredibly happy with that. Incredibly happy with that. And it just goes to show that the lean bulking approach of of not, of prioritizing lean muscle gain and not gaining too much fat is way more efficient. Like I'm 40 pounds less, but nearly as strong on deadlift as I was on my crazy dirty bulk. So it just goes to show gaining all that unnecessary fat doesn't really help you in the long term with strength. Fat, I mean, on certain exercises, having a lot of fat actually will help you because it helps cushion you, and certain movements, it helps provide you with insulation on certain exercises. A bit of fat gain is actually helpful, but most of the time, gaining a lot of unnecessary fat isn't going to translate to strength. You're much better off lean bulking like I'm doing now, and you can just about be as strong at a far lesser body weight, prioritizing lean muscle gain and gaining nowhere near as much fat as you do on crazier bulks. So guys, make sure you lean bulk. Insanely happy with that. 280 kilo under 200 pounds. Very, very happy. And it was a smooth rep as well, as you can see again here. Very, very smooth rep. No hitching. I normally hitch on my heavy singles to get the weight up. No hitching. Beautiful smooth rep. Very, very good form. I'm happy with that form. For a 1 rep max, that's good form. So I'm happy. Really, really happy. Going to show you a few clips of this workout now as I do a voiceover. So I did, after heavy deadlifts, I did weighted pull-ups. Then I went on to T-bar rows. So I did T-bar rows after, went on to T-bar rows, and just, working thickness here. Just showing a few clips here. Working thickness, really trying to generate thickness in the back. T-bar rows, I love them, man. They're so good for really, really building quality thickness in the back. Did a drop set here as well. Just going to speed this up a touch, but did a nice double drop set here, actually. Gotten some great volume. Then I did a wider grip mag pull down after that. Then I went on to biceps. I'm not going to show every exercise. Then went on to biceps, did heavy barbell curls. Started with a cheat set, then I did some back off work with stricter form, and then a drop set, and then I finished with seated incline hammers. And that was my workout, boys. These vlogs, these longer vlog style content, I'm not showing every exercise. When I start my cut again, I am considering cutting soon. Like maybe doing just finishing off this mini bulk and then doing a cut. But I also want to, I feel like if I extend the bulk, I can maybe hit 300 kilo. So on deadlift. So yeah, I'm kind of caught in two minds here. Do I stop the bulk and truly get shredded? Because if I start cutting under 200 pounds, all I'll need is 8 weeks, 8 to 10 weeks, and I'll get absolutely shredded. I'll be like 10 pounds lighter than I was my last cut. So that's kind of what I'm weighing up and considering now. Or do I push the bulk and go crazy strong and pull through and deadlift 300 kilo? So that's where I'm kind of stuck. I'm stuck in between those two mindsets right now. Let me know in the comments what you think I should do. But yeah, chaps, another few days in my life, just working hard. I'm going through it right now. Being self-employed, running your own business is difficult. There's lots of ups and downs. There's lots of tough days. I've said this many times before. And ultimately, to answer the question of why I do what I do, I want to be great. I want to be different. I don't want to work a 9 to 5 for the rest of my life till I'm 60. I've seen many a man do that. And by the way, I don't hate on anyone that does that. I'm never going to hate on someone working a 9 to 5 and trying to feed their family and do the best they can. There is nothing wrong with working a 9 to 5. I don't care how any man makes their bread. Much respect to you. Much respect. But for me, I want to go my own way. I want to go a different path. I want to prove everyone who's ever known me wrong. And there's so many people throughout my childhood and throughout my life that have shortchanged me, that have told me I'm not going to be successful, that have told me I'm not going to make it, that have told me I'm not going to be great. And in life ultimately is not about proving other people wrong, it's about proving yourself right. So don't focus on proving other people wrong, but at the end of the day, it's good motivation. It's good inspiration. All those people that doubted you, that put you down, that said you'd never be anything, that said you'd never amount to anything, that said you'd never be great. Use them as fuel. Use them as logs in the fire. Use them to drive you to greatness. When you feel like quitting, remember them. Go to that dark place. Go to that dark room. I have a dark room that I go to, and I remember all the doubt and the hatred and all the people against me. Because the whole world can be against me, because he is with me. The whole world can be against me, for he is with me. God is with me. The whole world can be against me, and it doesn't matter, because God is with me. The whole world can be against me, it doesn't matter, God is with me. They can all be against me. They can all line up and be against me. Everyone can be against me. It does not matter because God is for me. God is for me. And remember that, guys. The whole world can be throwing stones at you. The whole world can be pissing on you and laughing at you and calling you a cringy embarrassment. A lot of people do that to me. But my will to win and the vision the man in the heavens has for me, the vision God has for me, is too great to give up now. You can feel that connection in your heart and your soul. If it were easy, everyone would be great. Everyone would be a winner. What makes victory so beautiful, what makes victory so enjoyable, is that you are up against unthinkable odds. Where would the glory of victory lie if you were not up against unthinkable odds? The whole beauty of success lies in the fact that the world is against you, that everyone's against you. That's where greatness lies in impossibility. So enjoy it, enjoy the hatred, go to that dark room, live there and prove everyone wrong and work relentlessly to be great. Because if you weren't up against impossible odds, where would the glory of victory lie? It's that simple. Nick Hajazi, the founder of the Mendes Cartel, the Natty King, the last true Natty Crusader, the one true heir to O'Hearn's Natty throne, and the president of the Natty Republic, El Presidente himself. Subscribe to this channel, follow me on Instagram and TikTok, join the Mendes Cartel. If you're interested in one-to-one coaching, go to my Instagram and DM me the word cartel. All links in the description. And gentlemen, Natty Republic merch is coming soon. It's going to come out in a wash grey, not a black colour. But Natty Republic merch is coming soon. It's coming out in wash grey. And as always, gentlemen, long live King Charles III and God bless Sir Winston Churchill.